So morning everybody, out with RB again, riding this Lexmoto Titan Euro 5. This one slightly different. We've done a few extras on this one. So we're just going to start with the top box. So the top box is on the back of the bike, and with these you have to cut in to the bottom of the top box rack so that the handle sits there adequately. What we tend to do is take off the top plastic cover that comes with the Titan and mount to the metal bracket underneath, so that top box fits nice and snug. If you just bolt on straight onto the plastic, that top box is going to be wobbling everywhere. So we actually Dremel around so that it does fit the hand guards at the back and the plate clears. Now also on this one, the customer has asked for USB so he can charge his phone while he's on the go. What we've done with this one, and we're going to get down low with the camera, just looking in there, and that is in the front wall of the bike. So coming from the front, took the front plate off, all wired in, and you've got a nice little USB connector that's just out of the way, nice and waterproof, tucked inside there. And it's just a case of feed your lead out, and you can put your lead up to your handlebars, put a phone mounting up there, or have your phone in that front glove compartment. So we're going to get this one out, we're going to have a ride on this. Now the only difference being with the Euro 4s and the Euro 5, slightly better engine, and also the exhaust guard round this side is now a full steel exhaust. So we've had no issues with exhaust guards falling off like we did with the Euro 4 Titans, where the bolts just kept coming loose and the exhaust guard would fall off. So once again, bolt checks. Make sure that your bolts are all tight and everything is all good before you go off riding. Exactly the same bike though. So we're going to get this one out. We're going to go have a little run down the dual carriageway, and then we're going to have a run around town on this. So currently 3k on the bike, fires on the button, very easy. Left and right indicators on the left hand side. You've got a horn down there, main beam, dip beam, hazard light switch. Over on the right hand side, your start button and your ignition off, or your kill button as we call it. Now I have said about the mirrors on these, some people like them, some people don't. I've got about a third of my shoulder in that mirror, but as I always say, I never ever trust a mirror on a bike. Tend to always do my shoulder checks when I am riding. So out on the road, 40 mile an hour road that we are on at the moment. Now obviously for ride testing purposes, I tend to do 40 to 45, which is the running in speed that you should be doing for the first 500 miles or 3 months, depending what comes first. And it's been a while since I've been out on a few bikes. Obviously it's coming to the end of the biking season, and people are still buying bikes, people are still using them to go backwards and forwards to work, and it's not long before everybody's going to want a bike for Christmas. Everyone's like, oh mum, dad, can I have a bike for Christmas? So there are loads of varieties out there, 50cc's, all your 125s. And people always ask me, what is your favourite bikes that you have in 125? I do like the LXRs, I like the LXS's. The ISCA is still waiting to come out. Now they were one of our bigger sellers, the ISCAs. The Assault is coming back out, but not for a while. We've got 2 of those on order, but the Titans and of course the ZSBs are back. The ZSBs are selling like hotcakes at the moment. And the new version ZSB is a lovely bike. Yes, all bikes have gone up by about 500, between £300 and £500 on price, and that is just one of those things, unfortunately. Euro 5 prices have hiked all the bikes up, and I thought we were out of Brexit by now, but all these new Euro 5 things that say you've got to have tighter emissions, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. So, out riding on this one, cranking along a nice steady 45, keeping my eye on that mirror and obviously watching my shoulders, making sure everything is all good. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come off the dual carriageway very shortly, have a run around town and crank up half the mileage. Look, about 12k on this one. And as you can tell, if you followed the live stream last night, I'm suffering with a really bad chest at the moment, cough. Bit the old bronchial infection, but doesn't stop me riding and doesn't stop me vlogging. Now if you happen to be on the live stream last night, we had loads and loads of big bikers in there. We had my friend come in from America, Hellbelly, or Hell's on 2 wheels, and he was out doing the big bike run. So go and have a look at some of his videos. Check out Hills on Two Wheels. He tends to go all over the country riding around. We had Exeter Rider pop in. Now he's a big motor vlogger down from the Exeter area, and obviously does a lot of the Lexmotos, does a lot of the Lonsin stuff as well, especially the Vogues. But he rides a lot of the big bikes as well, so he's always in the room. Of course, Paul M always comes in and comments on stuff. He follows about 700 motovlogger channels. Simon GTR 1400 was in there chatting with me last night, my ride partner, and a couple of others as well. We had Paul in there. Excuse me. So Paul came in as well, sat chatting on the live stream. But we had loads and loads and loads of people in there last night. It was a really good night, so thanks to everybody that came on the live stream last night. And don't forget, we do that every Friday, normally around about 9 o'clock. It was a little bit of a late one last night, 9:30, due to the fact that I was out doing repair work until about 8 o'clock, helping someone out with a back tyre on a Kugo Max. Horrible little electric bike that was, but we had fun with it, trying to change the tyre. And obviously thanks to the advice of Premises 187, who's done loads of those electric bikes, and gave me a few tips and pointers of what to do, so thanks, Prem. Oh dear. So, what have we got planned for this weekend? Now, the weather is miserable at the moment. It is absolutely disgusting. But what we are going to try and do is have a run to Super Sausage tomorrow, weather permitting. Dig out the thermals and the textiles. And I do know the guys from BBN are doing a social ride, not social ride, a training ride tomorrow, so I might join them, I might not. It depends on my schedule for tomorrow. And the wind today is absolutely biting. Thank God I've got layers of thermal on. So this is just the first test run, just to see how the bike is. Crank up a few K. Head back to the garage, that obligatory cup of coffee and early morning cigarette. With the chestnut mine, I think I might skip that. Dear. Oh, that is so cold today. Should have put my balaclava on. But bike's running fine, absolutely perfect, just like a Titan would. As I say, these things are absolutely bomb-proof. If you ever wonder how good a Titan is, go and look at the review of the Titan that did 33,000 kilometres. Absolutely lovely bike, and very, very well kept as well. So we're going to take this one back to the garage. First part of the test mileage is all up. And then we are going to take a Cypher out. And Simon GTR did say about the Cypher, he said, oh, a little electric bike, oh, it's only got 40 mile range, yeah, but it's backwards and forwards to work. Electrics are coming out. And they're very, very good at the moment. Rolling through the speed camera, nice steady 30. As we head back to the garage. Keep my eyes on the cars behind. And we've got plenty of these Titans in stock. So if you do want a Titan, Eclipse Motorcycles mk.co.uk. Telephone number is 01908 643 603. And we've got about another 5 of these left. The Aura has gone. And we've still got the big Pegasus, the 300cc Pegasus. Loads and loads of used 125s that we have now, and obviously bigger bikes as well. And if you did enjoy the video, obviously give it the thumbs up. Watch out for the part 2 of the ride test on this, where we go out and put some more miles on it. As always, comments down the bottom. What do you think of the Titans? What's your favourite bike? If you had the money, what would your favourite bike be? And I always keep saying that I would buy the Damon Hypersport, the electric one. It really does appeal to me. Or I would get myself a Harley night rod. If you haven't seen a decent Harley night rod, go and look at Burning Gas Hauling Ass. His night rod is absolutely amazing. But all the channels that I follow are in the description below. Go and check out some of those ride channels, especially the guys from the States like Big Smitty Riding, Soldy and Sprinkles, Military Biker. Go and check those guys out. And as always, hit the notifications bell. Go and check out Jim Diesel's Finally Friday. Go and look at him having a ride. But until the next time, guys, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.